Yeah, hi guys, Ken here from Backpacking Light. And today me and Anna out here at Gravosjön, just outside of, Umeå. And well, I'm going to talk about the Olympus, the GTX hiker shoes. These are the Olympus 5 GTX hiker. Now, anybody that hikes loves the trail runners, and I'm definitely a love trail runners. Now, the problem with trail runners, of course, is this time of year. When it's cold outside, it's hovering at around 5 degrees Celsius, right at around 0 to 5 degrees. So the water, it's really wet everywhere. And it's not pleasant going around with, your regular mesh trail shoes, as they kind of leak in and you get really cold feet and they never get dry. And if you're out for hours at a time, they also have a tendency of your feet getting waterlogged. So I usually switch over to like hiker boots. And this year I'm switching over to the Olympus 5 GTX. Now these have the same comfort of the Olympus shoes. And if you're used to Ultra and the Superiors, the Lone Peaks, those are comfortable, but they're nothing like the Olympus, which is just like such a much thicker cushioning and just a very comfortable shoe. Now the difference between these and the all-weather is that these have like a leather on them instead. So it's more like your traditional hiking boot, but with the Olympus feel and the Ultra feel to it, which is very comfortable. The all-weather, on the other hand, they're more like your Gore-Tex, and they break down and your feet get wet after a couple hours and so on. These, I haven't had that experience yet. These haven't broken, or I shouldn't say broken. They're not really Gore-Tex, so they're not seeping in that water. But they're very comfortable. They're very cushioned throughout. And on a trail like today, when it's just extremely, I'm using a lot of adjectives today. Sorry about that. My English is getting worse the longer I'm in Sweden speaking Swedish. Very pretty, awesome, cool. Anyway, it's horrible grammar humor. Anyway, they're very comfortable shoes. And if you're looking for, you don't really want to go over to your traditional hardcore leather boots. You still want to have the comfort of a trail runner, but you're kind of like me and you're a bit comfortable and you don't really want to, subject your feet to hours of endless wetness and cold. Then I could definitely highly suggest the Olympus GTX hikers. I'll have a link down at the, in the description here of where you can buy them. And we usually try to keep them at a pretty good price point because we buy such high volume of them, as Olympus and Ultra shoes are, something that we've been selling for, since we started. So we usually try to keep a pretty big stock on them. So just go ahead and kind of show this a bit. Oh. Now it's a bit wet here today, but that's all right. There you go. These are the blue Ultra Olympus. They are Gore-Tex as well, and they have the Vibram sole, but it's not only Gore-Tex. So you get just a really comfortable feel on them, and they're easy to slip on and off. So I normally don't, just 2 little hooks here for your shoelaces. It's got that big wide foot box for you. And yeah, just a quality, comfortable shoe. So there you have it. Ken from Backpacking Light. And these were the Ultra Olympus GTX hiking shoes. Cheers.